Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Tanks with Captain Crazy Hat. Today, we're going to take a look at some German light tanks. Yeah. Well, some German premium light tanks to be more specific. Let's see here. These guys could use some training, and after all, that's what light tanks are for. These guys are pretty close to their second skill. So it shouldn't be too hard to get them up to having a second skill. Alright, so let's go to the tech tree and let's see what's available. Let's start the higher end here. Alright, well here I am here. The what? What? Okay, so this is RU-251, and this is the what? Spy Panzer RU-251 Spa Panzer. Spa Panzer SPIC. Right. If you live in North America like I do, that's kind of offensive if you misinterpret it. I think it's supposed to be SP Roman numeral 1C. I hope. Otherwise, there's some kind of terrible mistranslation. Okay, but that's not a premium. Okay, we have mediums, we have TDs, mediums, TDs, medium, light tank. Really? Is this it? That's it. Well, I do have most of the premium tanks in the game. Oh, I have the Panzer III. That's not accessible to most people. I want to do something that everybody can do. The Panzer II-D. This is actually a fun little tank, but it was a gift tank from Wargaming for their, I believe it was their anniversary or Christmas, so it's not really available. So that only leaves us with this? Really? Oh, okay then. Alright, I'll just get my crew out of from my Spa Panzer RU-251. And let's go ahead and okay, RU-251. Where are you? Here we are. RU-251. No. Wait a second. RU-251, okay. What is... Okay, so this guy has its own... Wait a second, radio operator. Loader, gunner... loader, driver, gunner, commander. You're kidding me. So I can't even train my entire crew on this thing for my top tier German light tank. Are you serious? Okay, can I train it on anything else? Got loader, driver, commander. What? Loader, driver, commander. No, I can't. I can't train my gunner anywhere. No, I can train my gunner, but I can't. No, I can't. Okay, well, fine. We'll work with this, since this is the only premium light tank available to train your crews in World of Tanks. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the T15, and I guess I'm going to be doing a review of this today. Well, let's see. This being the only normally available tank can't be too bad, right? Well, let me see here. What have we got? It's tier 3, and oh dear. I believe it may actually get scout matchmaking. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe it. I think. Well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we're fine. Maybe it has normal matchmaking. Let's see here. So, ugh. 42 millimeters of pen with standard AP and 40 average damage. That is not very much. And a maximum of 74 pen with the same 40 damage for fighting premium rounds. Ugh. Well, its armor is trash, like all light tanks. It'll do 60, so it's fast. Traverse speed, 46. That's even more maneuverable than the previous tanks I've looked at. It's decently maneuverable. Alright, turret traverse speed, that's looking good. The view range, it's actually not too bad for its tier. Alright, so let's see here. Now, what would we mount on such a thing? Well, since it's the only choice that any normal person is going to have, any normal gamer, I'll mount vents to help increase my crew's skill. And, well, I guess I'll have to go with camouflage net and binocular telescope, because I don't think I'm going to be doing much with this gun. Aiming time of 1.7 seconds, dispersion of 0.41. This gun is really not very good at all. Ugh. It's almost cringe-worthy. Well, who knows? It's a light tank, and you need something to train your crew. But I don't trust it. Let's paint it for extra good measure to make sure that I get all the possible benefit. Also, there is some debate between people. Yes, painting your vehicle does actually give you a percentage increase to your camouflage value. Light tanks retain their camouflage value while they're moving, and this camouflage net, if I'm sitting still spotting for my teammates, should give me an extra edge and pretty much keep me invisible. So, 47 millimeters. Well, oh dear. Well, I probably get into tier 5 matches. Let's look at heavy tanks. What kind of armor are heavy tanks sporting at tier 5? Let's see. Well, we'll get only 50. 50 millimeters. I can't pen the VK3001H. Oh, can I do any damage to the mediums? Well, the sides and rear maybe, or if I shoot gold rounds at their front. But one hit from a howitzer on any of these tanks, if they choose to use a howitzer, is pretty much game over. These tiny destroyers. Ooh, 80 at the front. 50 at the rear. So I can only damage them from the sides. Oh. That's... Ooh. This is not looking good. 60 hull armor all around, 30 turret armor. And these are fast. Hey. Alright, so all kidding aside, the T-15 is the only tank that's available all the time and normally available to everyone that has the capacity to train or help train your crew. Alright, here we are, and we are on Himmelsdorf, and as you can see, we are in a Tier 5 battle. Oh dear. This thing's gun will not work on a Tier 5 tank. Just most Tier 5 tanks, even in their sides and rear, you're going to have trouble penetrating. So, if you're in a Tier 5 match, you are a dedicated scout. Now, you can fight some of the weaker things like those Panzer 3s and the any of the Tier 3s. Oh dear. Or if you're unlucky like I appear to be, you can try and fight a KV-1S, but I don't really want to, so I'm going to go over here and just say that I spotted and did my job, I hope. See if I can detrack him, maybe. No, I couldn't even do enough damage to his tracks to take his tracks off. Whoa. Just dodged a shot from the T-67. But him, he doesn't have any armor. I might be able to penetrate his armor and do some damage. But then again, he can hit me too. Alright. So, maybe I can stay concealed and get the first shot off here. Because city maps are pretty much terrible for scouting. Oh god. Oh, no, 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 Hetzer. Time to run. Oh, thank you. Su-85, please save me. Save me, save me, save me, save me, save me. There's bad things. Okay, let's go over here where the Tier 3s are, and let's go play with them, please. Oh, don't look at me. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, he's gone. Good, cool. Alright, active scouting. Hair-raising endeavor. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh, no, 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 no. Go away, go away, go away. Go away. Gotcha. Whoa. Blast from artillery. So, yeah, this is more than sufficient for, bullying things like artillery and other lightly armored things, except unfortunately I picked the artillery. Whoa! Ow! I picked the one artillery that wasn't lightly armored from the front, and I could not penetrate. But that's okay. My German brother understands. He has avenged me. Okay. Well, that performance was good enough to get a Mastery Badge First Class. which is surprising. So, okay, so how did I do then? I did 289 damage of my own, and I only did 470 spotting damage. That kind of indicates that not very many people are playing this, and not very many of them are having very good games in it. So, this thing is not very good for active combat. However, it's quick enough that it can be a active scout and peek in and out and run all about, but if you get hit, you are going down. So, let's take it out again and see what kind of trouble we can get into one last time, and maybe find some kind of nice bush to hide and do some passive scouting. Alright, wow, very nice game, and I am actually in with my own tier. Excellent. I do seem to remember that I believe this used to get scout matchmaking, and they may have changed it to just get normal tier 3 matchmaking during the light tank rework, where they reworked the matchmaking system for light tanks. Things like the gross tractor, I can definitely penetrate. But that being said, he can definitely hit me too. So, you know, even though I had the help of a hill, I really quickly got up to speed at 60 kph. Oh, got confused there for a second. We're not in Kansas anymore. And even if you're turning or doing whatever it is that you need to do over rough terrain, climbing hills, it maintains its speed. And let's see, there's our first enemy. Let's just take some shots and keep moving. Oh, he's actually going to come out into... Oh, alright. Sure, if you're gonna drive out in front of my gun, I will gladly shoot at you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your contribution is duly noted. Alright, so what else have we got here? Oh, an M3 Stewart. Well, alright. That rock will not keep you safe from me. I bounced. Hey. I'm having trouble penetrating a Stewart from the rear. Hit him with a couple gold shells that probably weren't worth the cost expended on them, but, you know. Yeah. You can really see the lack of penetration in this gun, because I could not pen that Stewart, which they are known for being thinly armored machines, with this little gun. I'm even bouncing off of this M2 medium. The penetration is just not good. I'm really struggling with it. Yes, yes, yes. We see the map spam. Thank you. Oh, he's moving around trying to get me. Alright, he's gone. Oh, the base is being threatened. But luckily, this is quick enough that I can get back there. Oh dear, please stop clicking on the map. There we go. People tell him to stop. Anyway, like I was saying, this is quick enough to respond to threats like this. Even though with the new wonderful aiming mechanics that I can't do anything. But when I'm at point blank range on the move, doesn't seem to matter too much to me. Alright, let's hunt down some more baddies. Oh, and they are on my tail. Well, if I couldn't pen the Stewart from the front, probably not going to be able to from the rear. I'm probably not going to be able to pen him from the front, so with the gold, lay into him. Oh, those are expensive misses. Alright, switch back to regular. Alright, well, I can pin his side on flat ground. Alright, and I'm able to... Nope, he bounced that. But you can't escape. There we go. Excellent. Yes, this does seem to be another one of those cases of a tank which really sells when it's up against only its own tier of tanks or lower. But it does have an ace up its sleeve in that you can be a passive scout in maps that really allow it. Now, city maps are pretty much terrible for trying to be a passive scout. Alright. There goes that. Ooh, I will definitely have some of that. Come here. Come back here. Cannot escape. Alright, one kill short of a Top Gun. Gimme. No, I want it. I want it. Oh, what a shame. One kill short of a Top Gun. But he earned the kill, so it's all his. Oh, and look at that. My guys got their skills after all. Well, that ended up working out in the end just fine. And I drained a gunner that I'm probably never going to use on anything. The problem is that, and while I was making fun of this, the configuration of the crew changes, and this crew configuration, if you happen to have tanks which are, I believe it starts at tier 4 crew. Yes, this is the crew configuration from tier 4 with the Lukes up to the Leopard and up to the VK 2801, which has the same crew and introduces the loader, which I don't believe the Leopard had. Oh, no, he had the loader too. No, they introduce... they introduced the gunner. Yes, that's right. They introduced the gunner here at tier 6, so he can start getting some training. But then... No, they introduced a radio operator. What am I talking about? Fail. Absolute fail. Internet trolls, have at me. I have failed. They introduce the gunner at that tier. And that just leaves you with this radio operator. What do you do with him? Well, I have a lower tier tank that I love to drive around. It's my Panzer 1C, and I just drive it around because it's a fun little tank. But other than that, I have no real need for a light tank radio, man. So... what are you going to do? But, just looking at the tank and putting my gripe aside that I can't train all of my crew members, the way I would like to be able to. The T-15 does its job, especially if you are, in going up the light tank line and you want to get your crew up, because having a skilled crew really is very important in a light tank and in artillery. You really have to have 100% crew. And this vehicle will get the job done. And it'll teach you stuff like passive scouting, active scouting. This is something you can learn in. And my performance, even though it wasn't, earth shattering, I got 5 kills. I got a mastery badge because not many people end up playing this tank. But if you're newer to the game, the tank is relatively cheap. Let's see, exact price, 900 gold at full price. Again, these go on sale all the time for 50% off, so it'd be 450 gold. 450 gold, this is not a bad little tank, especially if you're newer to the game and you like driving light tanks, because this will help. This is something you can drop your crew into, and you can scout in tier 5. In tier 4, you can play a more active scout role, and in tier 3 games, you can just run riot and have a blast. So, would I recommend this tank? Well, yes, I would recommend this tank. This tank is fairly friendly to new players, even though the gun really does lack in penetration. You're putting out a shot every 2 seconds. Actually, no, less than 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Less than 2 seconds, you're putting out another shot. So if one bounces, or if you have to switch ammo types for something that's a little thicker, it's not that hard. Now, let's take a look at the results. How did I do? Did I make any money? Well, with a few gold rounds that I fired, and I did fire some gold rounds, I still made a profit of 24,000, which at tier 3, that's not bad. Additionally, if you are looking at this and, you're training your crew and doing all that sort of thing, the cost to repair the vehicle is only 568. And, the cost of ammunition, even with the premium rounds that I fired, is negligible. This is a great way to train your crews, especially for new players who are climbing up the ladder trying to get their crews so that they're suitable for scouting. And I came in top on damage done, 5 kills, mastery, and cool-headed from probably Panzer 1C or something, firing a machine gun. So, overall, being that this is actually your only choice normally for German light tanks, it's okay. All around, it's a pretty average tier 3 light tank. And it's a pretty decent scout if you get into a higher tier match, and you don't like, and if you don't like active scouting, you can find a bush, do some passive scouting. And the difference between those two and how to do all of that, that's for a different video. As for the T-15, this tank gets my stamp of approval. It's cheap, and it's really excellent if you're working your way up the light tank line. So, with that being said, I thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like and favorite button, and possibly give me a subscribe if you like what I do. And if you would like to further support the show, check me out on Patreon, with a link in the description. Anyway, until next time, I have been Captain Crazy Hat, and farewell.